Hey, welcome to Daily Bravo Drama. In this audio, we will be talking about Shannon Beador completely unraveling on set, Amanda Batula's controversial romance hard launch, Andy Cohen spilling on scrapped housewives' cities, and some shocking legal updates, including Abby Lee Miller and Erica Jane. We'll cover everything coming up in this audio. Hey, this is Delilah.
Hey, this is Phaedra.
Welcome to Reality TV Audio Podcast, where we break down the latest in reality TV every day.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the behind-the-scenes leaks we are looking at today they're painting just a wild picture of what it actually takes to get these shows on the air.
It's crazy.
We are starting right at the top with this massive expose on the current environment over at The Real Housewives of Orange County.
Yeah. The word toxic gets thrown around constantly in this industry, like all the time. But this specific situation really kind of redefines the extreme pressure these stars operate under.
Oh, absolutely.
And how much the crew actually absorbs it.
Right. The crew takes the brunt of it.
Exactly. We have a former RHOC producer, Patrick McDonald, who just gave an incredibly candid interview on the Juicy Scoop show.
Oh, wow.
And his primary subject was, you guessed it, Shannon Beador.
And Patrick absolutely did not hold back. I mean, he worked very closely with Shannon and basically confirmed every single long-standing rumor about her diva behavior.
Yeah.
To give you like a mental image of how she operates in her daily life, he described a situation where she was just trying to get a table at a local restaurant.
Just a normal dinner out.
Just a normal dinner out. She called them up, and within a 30-second phone call, she introduced herself as Shannon Beador from The Real Housewives of Orange County, not once, but twice.
Just to make sure they knew, exactly who they were dealing with. Like, do you know who I am?
Exactly. And the kicker is she did it just to make sure they didn't seat her at a front table where people would gawk at her.
Wow.
Yeah, she used the title to demand a private back table.
Which, I mean, that tells you so much about how her entire identity is just wrapped up in that Bravo status.
Yep.
But the incidents Patrick detailed, they get much darker than just, restaurant seating.
Yeah, they do.
He was there for the fallout of Shannon's September 2023 DUI.
Right.
So if you recall, the courts ordered her to install a breathalyzer device in her vehicle.
In that brand new car.
Yes. Patrick detailed a massive meltdown she had upon realizing her brand new $60,000 Mercedes-Benz just wasn't mechanically compatible with the court-mandated device.
Oh my gosh. The luxury car electronics literally wouldn't sync with the ignition lock.
Right. So she was screaming at the reality crew from her car window before she had even parked the car.
Wow.
She essentially took all her rage and, frustration about the legal consequences of her own actions out on the people holding the cameras.
It got so bad he actually had to warn the crew, hey, she's coming in hot.
Yeah, brace yourself.
Brace yourselves.
Yeah.
And this actually validates a story we heard recently from comedian Joel Kim Booster.
Oh, right. I remember this.
Yeah, a while back, he claimed Shannon completely mistreated the staff of the Love Hotel show, going so far as to call them subhuman.
Just awful.
And Joel actually ended up apologizing and retracting that statement after facing some backlash. But Patrick is now saying, totally on the record, that Joel was 100% telling the truth.
Oh, wow. So he was right all along.
Yeah, Joel was likely just pressured by PR teams to apologize.
And here is where the mechanical reality of television production gets fascinating. Because Patrick pointed out that Shannon actually seems to despise the physical act of filming the show.
She hates it.
She resents being there.
Yeah.
But she is entirely addicted to the fame, and frankly, she needs the Bravo paycheck.
Right, of course.
He compared her situation to a form of Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, wow.
And the producers are fully aware of this dynamic. They know exactly how to push her buttons.
Yeah, they do.
Patrick called the decision to cast Alexis Bellino for season 18, who is the ex of Shannon's ex-boyfriend.
Right, messy.
He called it absolutely diabolical, especially right after Shannon's DUI.
It's so calculated.
They know how to terrorize their cast to get the high-stress reactions they need for ratings.
But wait, I have to challenge this logic for a second.
Go for it.
Patrick just said she hates filming, and the network terrorizes her with casting choices.
Yeah.
But he also claimed that production bends over backward to protect her edit. He literally said they hide her absolute worst footage in the editing day.
They do. They hide it.
Why? I mean, isn't a raw, unedited, screaming meltdown exactly the reality TV bold producers are looking for?
Well, it's a great question, and it really comes down to the business of longevity.
Okay.
It is a highly delicate balancing act.
How so?
If a network airs the absolute worst most monstrous, abusive footage of a star, the public will completely turn on them.
Oh, I see.
The internet backlash becomes so severe that the star simply quits, or the network is literally forced to fire them because there's only so much negative PR a person or a brand can take.
Right, they become too radioactive.
Exactly. The producers have to protect her just enough. They balance the crazy toxic moments with, funny, relatable confessionals.
Yeah.
That way, the audience still roots for her, and she feels safe enough to sign the contract for the next season. It's entirely about keeping the talent on the hook.
So it's literally like a casino letting you win just enough hands so you don't leave the blackjack table.
Exactly like that.
That is wild. And speaking of the people pulling the strings behind the cameras, let's look at the ultimate Bravo boss, Andy Cohen.
Oh, yeah.
Because seeing how toxic it is to be a reality star perfectly explains why he refuses to become a contestant himself.
Oh, entirely. Andy recently spoke with Variety and revealed he was formally asked to join the cast of Peacock's The Traitors.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
And he gave it a very fast, very hard pass.
Good for him.
His logic is incredibly sound here, though.
Yeah.
He produces competition and drama reality shows for a living. He knows exactly how the sausage is made.
Right.
He realized instantly that the other contestants would view him as a massive threat because of that background, and they would target him immediately.
He'd be the first one murdered or banished from the castle, no question. A producer's brain would just overthink every single conversation.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Plus, he made a great point about his actual day job. He is the reunion host. He has to maintain this aura of ultimate authority and semi-neutrality to moderate these massive screaming fights.
Right.
If the audience watches him rolling around in the mud, crying over a game on a competition show, he loses that leverage.
He loses all of it. He also mentioned turning down Dancing with the Stars.
Well, really?
Yeah, and his reasoning there was much less strategic and just highly relatable.
What was it?
He simply wants to dance in peace.
Oh my God.
He goes to Grateful Dead shows, does his freeform dancing in the crowd, and people secretly film him and make fun of him on TikTok.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he essentially said, no one wants to see that on national television.
I love that level of self-awareness. But Andy also dropped some really interesting intel on the business side of the Housewives franchise.
Yeah, the development side.
We always hear rumors online about new cities being tested, but he confirmed that Bravo actually cast wide nets in Nashville, Chicago, and Greenwich, Connecticut.
That's a lot of testing.
It is. They went in, they filmed test groups of women in all 3 places, and then completely scrapped all of them.
Which highlights how incredibly difficult it is to build these shows from scratch.
I mean, they must have spent a fortune.
Oh, thousands of dollars to scout and film. It is a sunk cost. But you cannot just put 5 wealthy people in a room in a popular city and expect magic.
Right.
Andy noted that the best franchises, like Potomac or Salt Lake City, happened in places no one at the network was really prioritizing.
Yeah, it's about the people.
It's about finding a precise, combustible chemistry within a specific group of women. If that dynamic isn't there naturally, they pull the plug, even after spending all that money.
It's so true. You can't force it. And while Bravo is struggling to find those fresh, organic casts for their expansions, another major network is being urged to completely cancel and reboot one of its oldest franchises.
This is a messy one.
But before we get into that messy drama, it's time for a quick midway fun fact.
Hit me.
Did you know that the original Jersey Shore cast has been filming together for 16 years?
Wow.
They have literally outlasted most Hollywood marriages. It's actually crazy to think about their longevity in this industry.
It is a remarkable run for any television cast, truly. But not every legacy show is aging quite as gracefully as they are.
Oh, definitely not.
Let's talk about Big Brother Season 28. McCrae Olsen, who fans will definitely remember from a very controversial Season 15.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
He just gave an explosive interview saying the current iteration of the show is stagnant and in desperate need of a hard reset.
A hard reset.
In his words, the show just needs to be canceled.
That is a drastic take for CBS's flagship summer show. Like, what exactly is his issue with it? He feels the format is tired, and the broadcast network might not be the best home for it anymore.
Okay, where does he want it to go?
He pointed directly to Love Island, which CBS originally aired and then dropped.
Right, and Peacock picked it up.
Exactly. Peacock picked it up for streaming, removed the network TV restrictions, and it became a massive, unprecedented cultural hit.
Oh, it was everywhere.
McCrae is suggesting a similar move to streaming could save Big Brother. And he also touched on the massive rigging allegations happening this current season.
Oh, the spinner thing.
Yes. Fans are convinced production intentionally slowed down a challenge spinner, the time capsule, to help veteran players like Angela Murray, Rick Devens, and Dee Valadares secure power.
I saw those clips floating around online. It looked highly suspicious to a lot of people watching the physics of that spinner.
It always looks suspicious to the losing side's fans, you know?
McCrae completely dismissed it. He said everyone gets the exact same speed, and the complaints are just coming from Biddle fans who want a convenient excuse for why their favorite newbie players are losing.
So he just thinks they're sore losers.
Pretty much. He thinks it's weak to blame production.
He also had some strong words about the fans regarding Camus Kirk, right?
Yes, this got heated. Camus made some highly controversial comments in the House that sparked massive online backlash.
I saw that.
Frankie Grande even publicly called for Camus' removal from the game.
Oh, wow.
But McCrae defended Camus, calling the online fans a hate mob and claiming former stars like Frankie are just piling on the outrage train for social media engagement.
Okay, I need to jump in on this one.
What's your take?
McCrae is calling the fans a hate mob.
Yes, for demanding consequences.
But aren't the 24/7 live feeds the entire foundation of the Big Brother experiment? Like, the whole premise of the show since day one is that we're watching these people constantly, unedited. Can a show actually survive if it actively ignores the moral outrage of its own dedicated audience?
That is the central defining paradox of Big Brother right there.
Yeah.
The live feeds create this parasocial intimacy that drives unparalleled fan engagement, but they also expose the unpolished, often offensive reality of human beings interacting under stress.
Exactly.
If the network bows to every wave of viewer outrage, they lose the raw psychological experiment the show is built on.
Right.
But if they ignore it completely, they risk losing their core audience and facing massive advertiser boycotts.
It's a lose-lose.
It's a tightrope. And McCrae clearly feels they are leaning way too far toward appeasing the internet. And to cap off his radical suggestions, he thinks it's time for Julie Chen to step down as host.
Wow, really going for it.
He suggested passing the torch to former winners like Dr. Will Kirby or Rachel Riley, or even getting Jerry O'Connell.
A complete overhaul. And this idea of a hard reset directly mirrors what is secretly happening with another massive franchise.
Tell me more.
Remember that fun fact I just shared about the Jersey Shore cast being together for 16 years?
Yes.
Well, Angelina Pivarnik is currently demanding answers on Instagram, asking fans to direct message her immediately if they see camera crews down the shore. She said, quote, "A lot is happening behind the scenes right now."
Yes, and this panic stems from an anonymous tip submitted to Dumois, claiming that Netflix is secretly filming a Jersey Shore reboot in Manasquan, New Jersey.
Oh, man.
The rumor is they've cast an entirely new, younger group of people. Names like Jake Weber and Melissa Schmidt are being thrown around online.
So they're just starting fresh.
Yeah, the cast is supposedly living together in a shore house, mimicking the exact original format.
Which is exactly what MTV tried to do back in 2022 with a project called Jersey Shore 2.0.
Oh, right, I remember that.
The original cast rallied together, put out unified statements, and successfully blocked it from ever happening. They argued it was exploiting their legacy.
Yeah.
So if Netflix is actually doing a backdoor pilot or a spiritual successor with a new cast, you can easily see why Angelina and the rest of the veterans are getting extremely nervous about being replaced.
It really represents a changing of the guard in reality TV.
Absolutely.
But while some legacy stars are fighting to hold on to their turf, others are actively trying to repair their images and launch completely new romantic chapters.
Right.
Let's look at a rather shocking truce in the Bravo universe.
I honestly never thought I would see this happen. Captain Sandy Yawn and Hannah Ferrier from Below Deck Med have actually made amends.
Which is huge.
If you watch the show, you know Sandy famously fired Hannah back in season 5 over a vape pen and unregistered prescription meds.
It was so intense.
It was one of the most intense, heavily debated firings in reality TV history.
It was incredibly polarizing for the fan base. People were taking sides left and right.
Oh, yeah.
But time apparently heals all wounds, even in yachting.
Guess so. On the latest episode, Hannah made a covert cameo for Isha Scott's bachelorette party. Sandy actually helped coordinate the surprise behind the scenes.
That is so wild.
Sandy mentioned she reached out last June. They sat down completely off camera, shared their truth, and hugged it out.
Good for them.
Hannah also noted how her life has done a complete 180. Since leaving the show, she is now married to Josh Roberts, has a daughter named Ava, and owns a home.
The distance from the strict yachting hierarchy clearly brought her a lot of peace.
Absolutely.
It's genuinely nice to see some actual resolution for once. But over on Summer House, peace is definitely not on the menu.
Not at all.
Amanda Batula just made her first Instagram post in months, and she used it to hard launch her highly controversial romance with West Wilson.
This is a relationship that essentially burned down her previous life on the show.
Completely.
By dating West, she completely betrayed her estranged husband, Kyle Cook, and her close friend, Ciara Miller.
Yeah, and Ciara had a very complicated, painful history with West.
Exactly. So Amanda posted photos of them out on a boat, drinking martinis and wearing matching Newport sweatshirts.
The matching sweatshirts are definitely a choice when you know everyone is watching.
Oh, for sure.
And the comment section was exactly as chaotic as you would expect. While some fans said they had never seen her look so happy, others heavily accused her of buying bots to flood the comments with forced positivity.
People were actually doing the math on it.
Someone literally commented asking how much the bots cost, and Amanda fired back with 3-day free trial.
A very sharp PR deflection right there.
Yeah.
She knows exactly how to play the social media game.
She really does.
And sticking with Summer House alumni, Hannah Berner has parlayed her reality TV fame into a major new hosting gig.
Oh, nice.
She's going to front a Paramount Plus dating show called Making Love. It's actually produced by the exact same team behind Love is Blind.
The mechanics of it sound wild, though. Contestants describe their ultimate fantasy partner. The show uses that data to find that specific person, but then the fantasy partner also gets to create their own ideal match.
Oh, wow.
It tests if checking all the boxes on paper actually works in real life. It premieres in early 2027, and Hannah joked she's fully entering her matchmaker era.
It's a fantastic career pivot for her. Another big Bravo return happening soon is Jeff Lewis.
Oh, wow, he's back.
He is back with a new show called Still Flipping Out, 8 full years after his original series ended.
That's a long gap.
Yeah, he has brought in rotating co-hosts he affectionately calls chumps. And the trailer already shows massive drama, specifically featuring a huge blow-up between Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Crystal Kung Minkoff and Joey Zolciak.
Jeff insists he is still a petty bitch, so it sounds like classic chaotic Jeff Lewis.
Truly. Now let's look at the influencer space. Alex Earle is gearing up for her new Netflix docuseries, Earle Meets World, which drops September 4th, 2026.
Okay.
It is an 8-episode unscripted look at her family dynamics and her daily life. But in recent interviews promoting the show, she has been complaining about how hard it is to deal with dating rumors and how details of her personal life spiral out of control before she's ready to share them.
Oh, interesting.
We also saw this exact public dynamics play out recently with real estate agent Zach Goldsmith.
What happened there?
His ex reacted publicly to the news that he is having a baby boy with Farrah Brittany, who is Kyle Richards' daughter.
Right.
The ex commented online, bringing mad boy energy to this girl-heavy crew, referencing the Hilton Umansky family. It is a constant reminder of how interconnected and fiercely public these personal lives become.
Wait, hold on. I have to stop you there regarding Alex Earle.
What's the issue?
She is complaining about her privacy being violated.
Yes, she says the rumors are spiraling out of her control.
But she is literally starring in an 8-episode unscripted Netflix series about her private life. Like, is it even possible to demand privacy when your entire brand and your income relies completely on oversharing?
It is the ultimate modern paradox of the influencer era.
Right.
These personalities monetize their intimacy. They invite the public into their bedrooms to get ready with them every morning.
Get ready with me, exactly.
Right. But they want to function purely like an editor, controlling exactly which pieces of their life go public and when. The reality is, once you commodify your personal life, the audience feels a profound sense of ownership over it.
Yeah.
You cannot put the genie back in the bottle. When the cameras are always on, they capture everything, including the things you desperately wish they wouldn't.
Which is the reality of fame. And the cameras definitely don't stop rolling when real-world legal trouble starts. So let's run through these final updates quickly in our gossip and legal blotter.
Sounds good. First up, Dance Mom star Abby Lee Miller has made a sudden U-turn in her medical malpractice lawsuit.
Okay, what did she do?
She officially dropped doctors Human Melamed and Paul Dwan from her 2020 catheter suit. She issued a statement acknowledging they were not at fault and formally apologized for the reputational harm and distress her previous defamatory statements caused them.
Wow, an actual apology.
Right. The broader case against Cedars-Sinai Marina Hospital is still moving forward toward a July 2027 trial. This seems like a necessary legal pivot to focus her case strictly on the facility rather than the individual physicians.
Makes sense. Next, Erica Jane from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been hit with a major court ultimatum in her ongoing 6-year divorce saga from disgraced attorney Tom Girardi.
6 years, wow.
The courts are clearly losing patience with the prolonged timeline of these proceedings. It's just a stark reminder of how tangled that financial and legal web remains.
Moving down to Atlanta, Kim Zolciak's family is facing severe legal trouble. Her son, KJ, is officially being charged as an adult in a sexual assault and battery case.
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, a newly surfaced police report has revealed disturbing new details regarding the allegations. Given the severity of the charges and his status as an adult in the eyes of the court, this is an incredibly grave situation for their family.
Definitely. Meanwhile, in Georgia, Love and Hip Hop alum Sydney Starr has received a final answer on her bail request regarding her ongoing child sex case. The courts have officially denied the bond. It is a highly sensitive and serious legal matter moving through the justice system.
Yeah. In a completely different corner of pop culture, Meghan McCain recently took a public dig at Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's teenage daughter, North West.
Over what?
The criticism was directed at North's recent feature in Days magazine, and a controversial comment North made about wishing for a specific piercing.
Gotcha.
It's always a highly contentious issue when public figures critique the children of other celebrities, regardless of how public those children's lives are made by their parents.
Oh, for sure. Over in retail news, Target was forced to completely pull a Halloween costume from its shelves and website following widespread racial backlash. The item was deemed highly offensive by consumers, proving that brands are under intense scrutiny regarding cultural sensitivity during their holiday merchandising.
In a much more somber update, former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kim Richards was spotted in Santa Monica looking quite downcast and alone.
Oh, no.
This rare public sighting comes on the heels of a highly publicized eviction drama regarding her home in Encino. It's a visual reminder of the difficult personal struggles that often happen far away from the glamorous reality TV cameras.
It really is. And finally, rounding out the blotter with a completely different vibe, Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice and her husband Luis Ruelas were spotted getting very handsy and affectionate while vacationing in Saint-Tropez.
Naturally.
Despite all the swirling rumors and cast shakeups happening in New Jersey, they are clearly putting on a united romantic front overseas.
It is the classic reality TV playbook, you know. When the noise gets too loud at home, you take a glamorous European vacation and let the paparazzi catch you looking completely unbothered.
Always control the narrative when you can. We've covered a massive amount of ground today.
We really did. And looking at everything we discussed, there was one final question to consider.
What is it?
We talked earlier about the Stockholm Syndrome of reality TV, with stars like Shannon Beador, who supposedly hate the process but are trapped by the fame and the paycheck.
Right, the casino analogy.
Exactly. But we have to ask ourselves, are we as viewers complicit in keeping these stars trapped in cycles of toxic behavior because we reward their meltdowns with our attention and viewership?
Oh, wow.
Are we the problem?
That is definitely something to think about next time you tune in. Next time, we've got a massive story brewing about a highly anticipated Housewives return that no one saw coming. You won't want to miss it.